Sorry about this camera work, I'm all over the place. My turn now.
You ain't ready to cast yet, am I?
Oh, it's been hectic. I ain't even got a rod out yet. I've been casting with Tom, casting with Shane. Keep calling him Scott. I'm missing Scott, that's what it is. I ain't fished with Scott now for 2 weeks, and hardcore, I'm missing you, mate. I'm missing your laugh. But I'll be back out with you soon. I'll give you a tinkle. Not brought enough water either. If I knew Tom's got some, I'll have to fight him and nick it. So, right, I've got a bait up, and I'm going to also have to do me intro, but you'll see this bit before me intro. But some of the other stuff might be in the, yeah, you could put some of that other stuff, just a quick bit of that in beforehand, like casting with you, just a quick glimpse, and then come to this one. It's no good looking at that, is it? Need to see the star of the show, don't you? There's only one star. Normally it's always going out. That's it, mate. You just watch that tip of that rod for it to bounce and jump up and make a lot of excitable noises because you like to get it at Christmas. Oh dear, all handful this is, isn't it? So we'll get this casted out. Shown Tom how to cast, and he's done really well. And let's get this casted out. It's hard work carrying your rod back. So that's the first one out anyhow. And even check what the magnets are on. I went over Tom, but I've gone out further and it'll swing round, so we'll not to get tangled. Another chap's coming down to fish. Right, I'll get baited up again, cast out, and I'll do the intro. Where's that blue water gone?
Making sure you got that.
Anyhow, look, I'm back again, eh? You haven't seen me for a long time, especially in the last few minutes. But yeah, here we are at Waxholme. They call it Waxholme. Waxholme is down there, especially the industrial park is down there on Waxholme Road. But Waxholme Road, I believe, goes into North Withensea, which is the north end of Withensea. And North Withensea is down there, those breakers in the distance. Apparently there's some steps down there and it's right easy. But we've come to here, which is known as Waxholme. which I'd class as North Withensea as well, but it's Waxholm. So before anyone say ask Waxholm or North Withensea, we're on the beach on the Holderness Coast fishing, and I'm fishing with Shane, my new compadre. He's becoming an old face now, bit haggard, and yeah, I'm fishing with him, and I'm also fishing today, but you already know this because you've just seen him. And yeah, we're fishing with Tom, the editor of Verns Fishing and the Main Vein, the one that puts everything right. And yeah, so we're fishing with Tom, aren't we, Tom? And
absolutely,
it's a great day, isn't it?
It is so far. It's lovely.
Yeah, he's getting suntan on his legs. And he's getting suntan everywhere else as well, but the sun's started to come out again now, and it's been really sunny. It's been nice. We've got a 5.8 metre tide. All my rants seem to have been washed away now, because obviously I've been showing Tom how to cast and giving him some pointers just so that he can cast his rod and fish, because the lad don't want me casting out for him, because where's the enjoyment in that? You know, you've got to give people a rod, reel, and let them do it themselves, haven't you, after you've shown them. So I've done that. Shane wanted to have a feel of a multiplier, so I lent him mine. I don't mind. Look at that, I found another fossil that'll go in the box. I'll carry that even if the box is 2 ton. Anyhow, yeah, so he's been casting out my 525 because he's interested and possibly going to be buying multipliers tonight. So he did all right with that. He perfectly all right. He didn't get a bird's nest. We turned the magnets right up, and I believe he's lost any fare of using a multiplier. So all good there. Used my old Sandstorm, Daiwa Sandstorm rod from 20 years ago, the original Sandstorm. So yeah, and cracking little rod that is. So yeah, we're fishing out at Waxholm. I've got Graham alongside me. Graham don't like being on camera too much, if at all. He's a great guy. We won't say guy anymore because it all sounds a little bit pants and knickers, doesn't it? So we'll not and that's something that, yeah, we'll say pants and knickers. So we're not saying guy anymore. We ain't gonna say rock and roll either, and are we, Shane? Because saying rock and... All right, mate, you ready to rock and roll? Yeah, we don't say rock and roll because Shane's got to try and stop saying rock and roll. Thinks I don't watch his videos, doesn't he? Anyhow, so yeah, I lost track now. So what I'm going to do, rather than waffle on and Tom have to keep kit-catting like that, I'm going to end this here now. And we'll probably watch Graham pull in hound after hound because he can fish, whereas me and Shane, we can't fish. And Tom will probably outfish all of us. So yeah, so stay tuned. If you've watched this far already, thanks. Please think about clicking that subscribe button, clicking the bell for all notifications, because I might go live when I'm in the pub, you never know. And it's always good to have a comment. Thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care. And yeah, all good. No rants yet, but there was plenty on the way here, because what a crappy ride that was. But yeah, see you in a bit. See you, Shane. Bye, Tom. We'll see you in a bit. Well, I don't know if you got that, but I set it up to cast and I went over here to cast and cast it out, and yeah, less footage for the video. I did that last week as well, got told off for that. But yeah, still warm. There's a bit of a wind blowing over our backs, so it's a westerly wind, or north, southwest, westerly, I don't know. It's not blowing in the face anyhow. So what we're dealing with is red weed, and the rest of it is air. That was off one, so there's quite a bit of weed out there. Bringing it in a bit sooner, and me and Tom, we're just rotating around on these tripods, so we cast to the left and we just move the rods along, and we'll not get snagged up. I don't think Graham's caught anything yet down there. He's fishing like a trooper. and Shane's caught nothing apart from a crab, and we're not giving him that. So yeah, hard conditions, quite a lot of seaweed, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Well, we're back. Not as if I've gone anywhere, but yeah, not feeling it today. I'm all right for fishing and stuff, but I'm feeling all relaxed. And I weren't relaxed coming here because it was a right shite ride. Tom will bleep that because we don't want Thomas to hear that. But yeah, it was a rubbish ride with idiots in front of you doing everything they shouldn't do. But that's enough of that. That's a normal rant for most people, but that's not a Vernon rant. I just ain't got it in me. I'm knackered, and it's been quite leisurely. I've been showing Tom how to cast, showing Tom how to basically throw out and do a bit of fishing so he can enjoy it. And Shane's all the way down at Spurn Point, so I'll go take a walk over and have a word with Shane. But how's it going for you, Tom?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Not too bad.
It's quiet at the moment. I mean, we've reeled in twice, haven't we now?
Yeah, we're not reeled in a lot.
No. Didn't get the first reel on camera, did you?
No, no.
Forgot about that one.
Forgot about that. So Graham's pulling in over there. He's like a machine. He's like pulling in every 5 minutes just to keep the weed down. And he's fishing 3 rods, and he's now wishing he hadn't. But yeah, he's not caught anything yet. He reckons that an hour before high it'll start. If there's anything out there, it'll start then. There's a little bit of colour close in, and the rest of it is nice bluey green. So let's go take a walk down here with a bit of a... See you in a bit, Tom. We'll ooh, that was a stone, that weren't me hip. So I'm walking fine now, look at this. Yeah, see? Not too knackered. I ain't sat down, I've been stood up all the time. I ain't stopped. But I feel relaxed. Anyhow, I know somebody that possibly ain't relaxed because he's had plenty of weed. Look, I'll just show you it all first. And then we've got all this down there. It's not too bad. I think he's only pulled in once since we've been here. How's it going then?
Not very good at the moment, Vern.
No.
Not very good at all. It's a bit pants, isn't it?
Yeah.
This weed's a bit of a mare. I'm hoping it dies down.
You've got one rod out.
I've only got one rod out. Yeah. It's just pulling round to the right all the time.
Yeah.
And everybody, it's not just us,
Everyone's got it. But
plagued out.
apparently, Shane, let me get this in focus because I was told off last time because I didn't have much footage for Tom. Yeah, apparently, mate, there's weed at Olber.
That was over.
Yeah, and I've been told if there's weed at Olber, it'll be everywhere. You don't get weed up there often.
No.
So, I'm afraid to say there's weed all over. So we've got weed out there.
True.
And we've got
Yeah.
weed there, weed at
Livingston, Cowden.
yeah, Olber. So, Graham says, an hour before high, that's when it'll be
Best time. Now before right time will be the best.
yeah. He said if there's going to be any fish,
It'll be there,
an
yeah.
hour before high, it'll come on and it'll fish down in a couple of hours.
That's what exactly what we were there. That's exactly what he was saying.
Yeah, but he said that last night it was like 2 rods he couldn't fish it because no contact.
Mental.
So probably have to reel in the first one, just leave one rod out.
Yeah, if you come in, yeah.
Should be a rate there though, should be getting them now really.
I don't think so. I mean, it's flat calm, isn't it? Look at it.
I've used squid, prawn, black lug and squid.
Yeah, I've used squid and a crab. Yeah, nothing. Not even a rattle.
That's it. He's got a tilt rig, I'm assuming. He said, yeah, I've got a tilt rig. said, but I never bought a tooth on it yet. And they always catch them on the other
On the other
things.
rigs.
And I said, what,
That's
just
right,
£70? He went, yeah. But I was lucky because it was in the corner of its mouth and it had wrapped round its body. So the hook
Right,
length was away
yeah,
from it.
away from it.
And, what they like to unlock, because they've got teeth, haven't they? And he says, yeah, I don't know, I'll give it to my mates. So yeah.
Good.
Anyhow. We'll leave Shane, he's on the phone. I forgot to bring, I've done a little motif thing to go on a top t-shirt and a hoodie. And I've got somebody that can print it off. They're going to be printed off normally first with just them vinyl sticker stuffs. So we're going to do it like that first. And then when she gets a embroidery machine, I'm going to get some embroidered, and that'll be down to you, Shane, to buy your daughter an embroidery machine because she needs it. Yeah, forgot to bring that, so I'll have to remember that next time. I don't know when I'll be meeting up with Shane again because I don't think he's fishing this weekend. I'll just have to come out one night during the week like yesterday. Barbecue tonight, burgers. Got 6 burgers tonight, so somebody will be getting 2. Watch him cast. Oh, it's just ordinary cast.
That's still complete fun, isn't it?
I can't see it. I can never see it hit the water, can you?
For miles.
Did it?
Yeah. Nearly as far as that drone took out.
Come from, Tom? Hey? Who in there thought of bloody plants that grow in the water?
Most of it today.
That went up my armpit. Now my line's getting washed in all them rocks. You got his family yet? I'll tell you what, Tom, we're going to have to move back to.
Over there.
I think we're alright in a minute. Left it out so long, have I? This is unbelievable. As much as me. This is literally going to go out. Tom, I'm literally going to cast it down short way. Yeah, give it a good yank, then reel it as hard, fast as you can. If it feels right heavy, there's nothing you can do about it, it's just weed, isn't it? Probably 20-30 yards out there. What? Got another one rigged up, haven't you? Yeah. Let's see what this is like, mate. Back. Not too bad, bloody hell.
This should make a good thumbnail, this, if we're both in it.
Good fun now, man. I'm getting tangled up here in this bloody... Look, I'm not even in my thing, look. But Jesus, wet. Right. That'll fall off in a minute and I'll get a thumb in my finger. We've got another line. Yeah, just cast it to the left. And then you can put your rod in this one. Yeah, nice short one for Tom. He'd planned that, didn't you, Tom? Oh, yeah. Give that a small lob, and yeah, he's out fishing again, big bait.
That's right, quite in front of me, that.
Yeah, but you only wanted it short, didn't you?
Yeah.
So perfect. Perfect, it's right in that gully, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll avoid some sand, seaweed and all.
Yeah.
You don't believe what I've just done?
You've not took off your new one, have you?
Just cut the bloody line. I thought that's quite a lot of elastic. I'll get another rig. I can get another rig because I've got plenty.
I think my line's now on top of yours.
You what?
I think my line's on top of yours.
done it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's 2 rigs there. We've got a pulley there, and we've got a.
There's 2 there.
There's one there, and one there. Whichever one, you just grab it, yeah. And then you can bait your next one up.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about, Tom. It's still a nice night, beautiful sky. Now, I can say this while he's there because I can see his face, but I always like to put the sky in and someone always takes the bugger out. See him? But yeah, look at that sky up there, all them clouds and stuff. And that great big hole there, all blue. Absolutely cracking. Because when I'm an old man and I'm 70 and I'm messing myself and slavering round the mouth, but I still know what a telly is, I'll be able to look at this and before I'm dead and gone, I'll be able to look back at it, but it keeps cutting them out.
You do it too quick.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, so I've got to go slower?
No, yeah, because when you do it, it's like quickly done.
Well, yeah, I'll go like that, yeah. Look at that. Wow! Well, doesn't that look good on the telly?
No, not really.
Well, everyone on the sofa will fall off on the sofa and...
It seems everyone laughing.
Yeah.
We're all going, whoa!
But they... So what do you think to mackerel?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's dead nice.
Yeah, I think it's been frozen a few times.
Yeah.
I think it might have been oiled actually, because there's... I'm going to have a word with Danny. Some of the bait Danny left, that's a pack of mackerel Danny left.
Oh, there.
Oh, it's getting that time again, I'm dreading it.
Oh, smell, look at that.
You want some?
That's alright.
Oh, what, the mackerel?
The hands, yeah.
Right, so I've got to do it slowly, Tom, have I?
The sky.
Yeah. It's not...
That's better. Still nothing.
No, not a thing. Plenty of weed. Nightmare, isn't it?
Was that slow enough? Right, me and Tom's reeling in now, and we're going to see what we've got, which will be a load of weed, but we think the weed's gone now because Graham down there keeps reeling in, there's no weed, so... Right, so we got some prawns in the bucket, and Graham got us some prawns. We've been using them, like, not had much luck on them yet, but yeah, so we're trying prawns, fresh ones. We've got Morrison's frozen prawns, mackerel, squid and lug. We're hard at it. The weed seems to have dropped out a little bit now, hopefully. So hopefully the fish will be able to see the bait. The only fish that I've seen off this beach is the one that Graham's pulled out. And just checking if that was recording then. And yeah, so it's been very quiet. Quite a bit of weed, but nothing major. Now there's been a lot of weed, but it comes off the line easy, so it's been all right. I think Shane's now fishing second rod, and I just felt a spot of rain. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, spot of rain. Don't any rain, not today. We've had to put up with enough with the weed. So yeah. Felt another spot then. 10% chance, they said.
10%.
What?
Well, it changed now though.
Yeah, it might have done. That was yesterday.
Look at that, man. Some fish in the new video.
Oh right. What's the time?
7:20.
I hope the wife sees how many I get in the first hour. It's like a tradition. Look at all them fishing down there.
Those are in there.
There's no end of people fishing down there. I bet you they ain't had any more luck than what we've had. Graham's reeling in, and he's got a fish on. Because I think it's a fish because the weeds dropped out. But this will show now.
Is that just the wind?
On which rod?
Both of them.
God knows. Clicker ain't gone off. You set your clicker?
Yeah.
It might be the wind, Tom. The bite is like...
Getting excited.
Yeah, we do, we do. We're watching very closely here to see if he's got a fish. He's got a fish. Is that a little taupe? Shane! Is that a taupe? Smoothie? He's caught himself a little pup. They're coming in. And we've just put fresh baits on. Probably put the wrong bait on. But never mind, there's baits out there. We've got 3 baits out. Oh. Well, you never know, do you? We might get one. It's Wednesday, forgot to tell you that at the beginning, and we're 19 minutes into the upload of my video and I've got a dislike already. It must be that eel that died. Yeah. That's closer, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the wind's blowing right now, so talking to it down there would have been hard like... Yeah, I didn't know what this is, but the old boy's doing a lot of walking about, Tom.
Well, you're the one who's showing me. Show me how it's done for the next journey. Although you've not got it.
Alright, don't rub it out. You're not disliking it, are you?
I'm the one who's disliking it.
Right. Hey, Shay! Don't take your eyes off them rods. See us? Don't re-energise Shane now, seeing that smoothie. A little pup.
How's he do it? You said that he'd catch constantly, didn't you?
Yeah, he's caught 2 already, and he casts out a lot further. And you got to admit, I'm too knackered to keep changing my baits. I'm helping you as well.
Yeah.
But that's all quite a bit, and I'm filming. He's just totally 100% fishing, you see, and that's the difference. And I ain't even filmed.
Hardly any.
Well,
You think you've only filmed an hour? One battery?
One battery I've done, yeah, it's about an hour and a bit in it. But I use the whole battery, so it's, normally I change them about 10, 17, 20%. Yeah. So I'm drinking out of the flask because I've dropped my cup in the sand.
Should have washed it in the bucket.
Yeah, put prawns in there.
Energise them.
Well, I've got fresh water there. That's obviously fresh there. So, that's everything.
God, there is a lot of people back there.
Yeah. See, look, he's just casting out exactly the same as you, Tom, look. No, I didn't even see that splash. It'll not be getting out any further than you when you do one of your big ones. That everything goes right. No, not at all. No, I can't remember what baits we've got on, but we've got squid there. We've got bloody mackerel there, but squid at the top. And mackerel there, I might put some squid on that and bind it on.
Oh yeah, the ones I've got on is that squid to the mackerel.
Right. Well, if there's a small fish, they're only small hooks. You're not going to get a hound on that, but you just want a fish, really, don't you? To catch a fish would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just chucked that. That ain't gone far. He's casted that out no further than what we are, really. Cool.
So we're aiming in the right place.
He's just to the other side or in that gully, isn't he?
Well, it'd be quite deep there now, isn't it? I would imagine.
It will be. Got some all over the place, isn't it? I can't believe how big these squids are.
I thought Shane might have had something then. He looked optimistic.
Yeah, Shane. Get another rag shot.
Yeah, they stink of that.
Yeah, but they do. Your fingers do get sticky. We've got toothpaste with the van. Gotta clean them up. But he's not bringing any wheat, and we've got fresh baits out mate.
They say this will be our test to see how much good in front of us.
Yeah. He's refreshing that water all the time. He's a good fisherman, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Right, I'm going to do the sky again. That Graham's put his coat on.
Surprised with the amount of work he's doing.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Bloody hell.
Come on. Look at the size of that bass. I think Shane's caught his first bass of the season. Careful with his gill, mate. There's Tom. first one this year?
No, I've had this is about the 5th one, but it's the biggest one I've had.
Right.
The biggest one I've had. Let me go.
It's got you, hasn't it? You got a tape measure.
That's a big one, that, isn't it?
Good, good fish, yeah.
Hey! Beauty! Well, last one, there we go, look. The biggest bass. That's the real stunner. Get her back.
Gives it a show then. Booty.
Not bad at all, eh?
Not bad, is it, Graham?
Not bad at all.
Has that got you excited now?
Oh, yes. Come on.
What, you had a smooth and flounder?
Yeah.
I get a flounder. Catching a good fish like that, mate.
Oh, such a fun.
We've gone back, alright?
Good bite as well.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I am now.
You're finding them rods and reels now?
Can't wait to get them.
Hey, you're smiling now.
Brilliant.
Go on now, happy.
So Shane's caught. And fish has gone back, as you can see. It was a bit disorientated when Shane put it in, and it kept swimming in like dogfish do. But it's gone now, hasn't it, Shane?
Gone now, mate.
How big do you reckon that was? 50?
I got about poundage.
That was bigger than 42,
Yeah.
which is, I think 42 is the size, isn't it now?
42 is, yeah.
Yeah, so that I think-
I could have kept it, but yeah. I got soft in my old age.
It's called soften its own. Now, who would have kept that?
And it would have got bigger as we went home as well.
Yeah, Scott would have been having that for his tea with some chips.
Bit of squid with a squid head on, yeah.
That's a nice picture of that sky there. Doesn't tell me it's going to sink in, Shane, when you get up.
Yeah, I'll be dreaming about that one. That means I can slip. I was only on about it on the camera, saying I don't know what fish pod I'd upset.
You know
I
what?
don't know whose cat I'd trod on or who'd put a curse on me.
Back down there and go, what's the line, innit?
It's just us now.
Where's all them fish? Where was the snake and his buddy? Aren't they killed his
Well, I mean, got that smoothie. I thought, right, they've got to move in, they've got to be up and down, Then I got a bit of a drop back bite. I was like, so I reeled this one and put that one back out, and then with that, this one peeled over. I was like, shit, smooth on for me.
You'll know if it's smooth down, mate. If it's hanging like that,
Yeah.
you can't get it. Now,
Biggest bass though, I'm happy with that.
well, I think I'll be the great one between you two.
Well, you say that, don't you? But Verns did actually say to me, oh, Ben's fishing in that big ass. Big down fell last night.
I think you got some pups as well.
Did they?
Yeah, did, or that was might have been the day the Monday. Right, Tom. Well, we're trying the hardest, mate. We've got all the baits.
Lots of small dabs on.
Get his squid head on.
We've got them on there.
Got him on there. Ripped to death.
They ain't, have they? Have they?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, but you see, I've been changing the water.
Have you?
Yeah, and feeding them.
Oh,
Yeah,
still
you
some.
feed 'em, yeah, yeah.
So there's still some moving.
I'm going to take them on for the grandkids and say, look, sea monkeys.
You're going to freeze them and use them again, or not? You holding them in?
Yeah.
You'll get them held in and there's still some alive, look. Look, that one's alive.
They've been usable.
I've tried them, they've just come back deep crabbed. 3 crabs.
What's that thing out there? Look, they ain't dead, they're still alive. You're going to chuck them back now, Shane, because they'll be buggered. Right. Hey, Shane, you never make me feel any better when I'm fishing.
I do.
No.
I just thought you were a big bastard.
Was that for me?
That was for you, that
Oh, it was for me, eh? I don't think it was. Oh, see, I take them to these places for them to catch, you see. That's the sort of good-natured person I am.
I'm sinking.
Well, we've got the old cook up. Hello. Watching these rods like hawks. Get this lit and get the birds on, and I'll reel mine in. We've got plenty of baits. Don't matter if we use up all them before we cast that. Rebait up, we don't even have to rebait up straight away, do we? Doesn't seem to be as much charcoal in that, Tom, as the last lot.
Is it from a different place?
No, same place from Lidl's. My first one was like that. They last about an hour, long enough to cook the meat. Get him watching like an hawk. I like to be sociable. Shane's fishing now like a match fisherman.
There we go, we get the other one.
He got out! Should have left it on, you might have got your own. Thought we were going to have a bit of rain earlier. It's not ready yet, is it, Tom?
At least it's not as stressful as the ones at home.
What, my ones? They're stressful.
They are for you.
Yeah, they are, yeah, you're right. Well, they are when I come home and the wife's just decided we're having a barbecue, and I think we've got loads to do, and you want a barbecue? We're going to be barbecuing all night.
Like 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah, and then she says, well, I didn't think it would take this long. Really? What barbecue do you know that we do? Got the dinner on, boss? I've got nothing else to do. I can't believe it. Mind you, nobody else has had out. I don't think they've had out with the drone, have they?
Not that I've seen or heard.
Them goals down there so close to the ground.
Could be where he's chucking his bait up for you, won't it?
Well, they can come down there. There's a load of mackerel there. They can have it. Oh, it's a bit oily. I need to have a couple of pouches hidden in my bag, don't I? So I've always got emergency coffee because
what them?
yeah, just them little tiny packet things. I've got them in the van, but I've got medicine, hay fever drops. I've got everything.
Everything but coffee.
Tape, you name it. I've got it in there. Suntan oil, battery charger.
There you go. It's got that in. It's got me in. It's got you in.
It's got my head in.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing, isn't it?
You got the wide angle lens on.
Well, it's the best thing in it, really. I think that's nearly ready, don't you?
Yeah. Plain grill.
No one's died on my barbecues yet.
Yeah. You've not been serving chicken yet.
Fridge yesterday. I come down in the morning to make a cup of tea, coffee, and the milk was just one lump.
Oh yeah. What, that new one?
Don't know. It's just a pot of milk in there. It was running out on the 14th, and it was just curdled, literally right. Full bottle of coleslaw, cottage cheese.
Karen was saying the fridge might go now.
Yeah, well, and because I then realised it was on 1.5, thinking, So we then whacked it up, and it didn't do a lot, and then I turned it fully up. Well, then all the bottles are bare froze in the fridge, and they're all outside. I reckon she's put them in now, hopefully. But yeah, so it ain't gone. But I was looking at prices of fridge. They're 350 quid now for a fridge like that.
Hey.
That only cost us 220. That was a bit ago, but then the American fridges, they're like 650 quid.
I know, that's what we've got. One pay
Fortune.
stupid amount of money for it.
We ain't got room for that, luckily, so that ain't happening. But I was getting ready to buy it. I found one on Go and one in Argos, so we were going to get it, but I went to it last night with a magnifying glass because we've got a temperature thing in there, and it was on 2 degrees C. So at the back it would be probably freezing. Come on, break free, break free. This drone's going up again.
Yeah.
See ya, foot free now, Tom. I've not lost one yet, Tom.
Nice Sandy burger.
Yeah, no, I ain't had one of them. I've got 2 more in there. Is that honest?
Yeah. I don't know about me then.
The rig back.
Can you?
I will do. I just felt it on the tip. Look at this. The line's caught around the thing.
Oh,
look,
yeah.
Can you see that? See that come undone there, look. So the line's caught round there. I probably weren't very smooth when we casting. So I'll be able to get this back. Because it's got a good bait on it. Can you put that back in the thing, Tom?
Yeah.
Open it.
You got it?
Not all this line in the water, is it?
You got it.
I've got it all back, yeah. I'll get this on the other rig. I'll pull the other rod in. And then if I can sort the reel out, I'll just re-tie it back on. Yeah, look, he's got one. I'm cooking.
Another one.
Right. Quickly turn these up. Right, save a bird.
I've just turned them over.
The cool bit over here, we'll just put them over here. Yes. Right. Snapped off. Huh? He heard me. Didn't come up and say, "Oh, you alright, mate?"
No.
These people that catch all these big fish, they get a bit blasé. We're going to have a big toot out in a minute. Because we've got a top trump Shane's bass. He's unbelievable, isn't he?
He is,
Just a little plonk then. I ain't risking breaking two off because then I ain't fishing. Oh dear.
Shall we show them the mess?
Yeah, there's the mess. We'll get there. Because I want a second rod out. So it caught round my eye for some reason. Obviously I did a cast. Probably too jerky. And this is what you call learning during fishing.
I mean, you were lucky though.
Yeah, I've got my rig back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's your burger, Shane's and Graham's there. I'll be the Uber driver as well that deliver them. They'll be right, they're a bit charred, won't they?
Yeah.
So there's two in there if you want to. As long as I don't drop the next one. It gives me a chance. First one I dropped is because all this is happening, isn't it? They're catching fish and
Getting too excited.
I'm not catching anything, mate. It's like... I can't get it out. Right, so, will that get me here? So, I've cooked the burgers. Tom's had one, Jane's had one. I've cooked Graham one, and mine's a sandy one on the floor. So that one's for the seagulls, and I'm going to get 2 more out of the pack because luckily the wife bought me 6. This one's for the seagulls, and I'll get a burger hopefully, and Tom will get a second one. So at the minute, it's not only Verns fishing, but it's Verns Uber Eats. Thing is, I'm getting a plunger coffee.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so we're having pot coffee.
Bloody hell.
And I'm getting the smallest one, so we can stick the old spoons in,
Yeah.
boil the kettle, pour it in, plunge it, and then have a proper cup of coffee.
Posh coffee, eh?
Yeah, just got no milk, so I have to drink black.
Got a taste of that.
Yeah. There's not a lot happening here, mate. So. That's yours, that one. You have to let me know when you think that's done.
Whenever yours is.
See how close that was? You're chucking out too far now.
No.
I think he knows something. He's been told some information, mate, I reckon.
That's why he's been making friends. So he knows what the fish are.
I need to start learning off Shane, because Shane's always catching. There's certainly plenty of prawns out there, isn't there?
There's loads, yeah.
You know, this time last year, I caught quite a few fish off this coast, and I was
You had
like,
one?
wow, because this coast is quite prolific, as plenty of people are catching. But this year, up to now, I ain't had too much luck. And it seems to rub off onto other people. Tom, I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, they're ideal for this sort of thing, aren't they? Like I say,
Yeah.
when that's done, you can then flick your kettle on. You can have a kettle on it. You bring some wood, and it's cold. You can chuck wood on it, and it's all contained there. Oh, I've got a knock on that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh yeah, but didn't want this.
Yeah, I've been looking at the other one for about 2 hours. There was a little...
Is there?
Yeah, just like that. Could be anything. Could be something going past my line.
Something checking it out.
You know, there was a big fat ray sitting on top of it, munching on it, thinking, shall I have this? Give it a couple of seconds on that side and I think we'll eat these, Tom. We'll just put the cheese straight on top of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Could be crabs on it, couldn't it? Just picking away at the big bump of squid. Just plucking away at it, going like that.
I'm guessing these baits you give us are the saviour baits.
Hopefully.
Save you from a blank.
One nice burger. Tom's got 2, because he's growing lad.
Like non-stop, isn't he?
Well, that's the burgers done. And the Uber delivery. And the Uber delivery. And try and do a bit more fishing now. Sort this rod out.
All right.
Yeah, not bad, mate. tell you, when they come in, they come in. I'm surprised if he's caught 2 now, we haven't had 1. I am highly surprised, Tom.
It seems to be fighting on this one.
Are you?
Yeah.
Can I film it?
Yeah.
Come on, Tom. Oh, oh. We've got to film it, mate. Is it a good one? Do you have any luck, mate? What a booty. Look at that. Hey, chuff, Graham.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one tonight, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
You're the only person I know that chucks a century rod down.
That's well hooked in. Oh, right.
There.
Going back.
Hold it up to the camera, mate. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Cracking fish. So they swim in a bit daft, didn't they? You just have to give them a good chuck out. Well done, mate.
Brilliant.
Well, oh, too bright for me that. No, it ain't. Well, that's one for Graham, isn't it? Do you want to grab that, Tom? Yeah. There, now it's not dazzling. You can actually see for once, Tom. Yeah. So, we're bringing you fish on the channel. They're just not mine. Gone. Crabs. You know, knocking, and I said, let's see if it develops.
Yeah.
It's just been crabs, hasn't it?
Typical.
Well, you saw Graham. You saw Graham, he caught that huge, well it wasn't huge, but it was a big, good sized dog, smooth hound. He's had numerous other smooth hounds. What else he had? He hadn't, is he?
Is that dad?
Oh yeah, he had flounder, sorry, flounder. Shane's had a bass and a whiting, he's just pulled in a whiting. A whiting in August. Now I remember, if you go back to my videos, I pulled it in a whiting in August. And I ain't had a whiting this year. I've just casted this out, a pulley pennel, and I've got one of Graham's baits. Graham's given me 2 baits. I'm going to use one, Tom's going to use one. And we'll see what happens. Perhaps it's the bait. On that it's squid and crab wrapped together. So see what happens. Time's drifting on now. So we'll just have to see what happens. You got a fish, mate!
I've got a cod. I think
Hang on.
a cod with it.
It's a whiting, mate. Yeah, come on, he's deep hooked.
Yeah.
That's it, you're out of the way. Show it to this. Right. There you go then. Tom's first fish, he's caught a whiting. It unhooked all right with the disclosure, but we'll get him back now because they need to get in. Give it a good chuck, Tom, out. 6 foot chuck, because it'll whack it in and get some oxygen in it.
Yeah.
Come on, chuck. It'll lay there. It's got 2 choices, that. That'll kickstart in a minute and that'll go. But the thing is with whiting is sometimes they get a very stressful fish.
Right.
Yeah, you watch it. It's wiggling about, but you know what whiting are like. Right, so we've got some crab bait baited up, squid and crab. We're having a few more chucks, see what's out there. Might catch another fish. We haven't blanked as a team. Tom has caught a whiting, probably about so big. He's returned, he's still watching it. We'll just see what happens. Bring you back in a bit. No, that's a good size. Mate, I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
Sheer luck, I think.
Can't be. It's got to be summer. What's that waves coming? Oh, you got waders on. I'm pleased Tom's got a whiting. Just squid.
Nice one.
He's got your bait now going out. Cracking fish. Do you hold it up? Yeah. No, you're alright. Looks alright. They're all muscle, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Cracking fish.
Nice. Dropping back.
Well done.
Oh, cheers.
Tom's whiting up itself and then swam off in the end.
Did it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's was unusual for them, but it's good that it did. Yeah, so am I. It's the first time he's ever been fishing. I assume I had to cast today and he got on alright. So it's... Well, he said he's going to get some gear. I said, don't get any gear, I've got some gear. No need to do that, if he comes with me anyhow. Yeah. Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Have you had any more bites?
No, I've had nothing, mate. I just don't understand what... How far are you casting out then? That was a close in?
Yeah, got one out and one. Nearly pulled the rod in again.
I've got my drag set. It just should pull line out, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
But... Right, mate. How many's that now?
2 days. All that. Oh, dear.
that burger, isn't it?
It is strength. Get me going.
Build your strength up. Oh dear. Cracking fish Graham's had. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, let's turn that down. Absolutely cracking fish he's had. Tom's just had a whiting, and as with whiting, sometimes they don't return, but this one upped itself. It upped itself, wiggled about a bit, and then Tom said it swam off. So I got the hook out, it was right deep, and I heard the hook pop out, and then I went and got the Gemini disgorger just to get it out because I couldn't get it any further. So we ain't blanked, have we? Well, I've blanked because I'm Mr. Rubbish Fisherman, but I bring you these videos not for me to fish and catch fish. I bring it to you so you can watch me on the beach, especially for those that can't get out, so they can watch and enjoy the scenery, enjoy the non-catching for me. But I've brought top fisherman Tom with me. Isn't that right, Tom?
Brilliant.
You come here, mate. You come here, because this is director posing now. So Tom here, you got to come here, you've got to get in shot, see? So Tom, he's the master fisherman tonight, aren't you, mate?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about your first fish, your whiting?
Brilliant. I didn't know he was on there.
No, you tend not to with whiting.
I'm going to say, because I didn't even see it.
No.
It was just dead still throughout the whole thing.
It would have done something, probably when we were hunting around or baiting up or something.
Yeah.
But quid's in. So Tom's caught. Well done, Tom. First fish. First ever fishing trip. He can cast a fishing rod, bait up, and he can touch a fish as well, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Picked it up perfectly and watched it and cared for it, and it did swim off. Kicked its ass, didn't it? And then off it went, didn't it?
Yeah. It was just sort of on his back for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then it sort of started up a little bit, and then went.
Yeah. But I always find if you give them a good chuck, you get them out in that deep water where they aren't fighting that swell, and then that gives them a better chance. You know, they've got two choices, haven't they? So yeah, we're going to keep watching these rods, and we're going to see what we get. We've got the old squid and crab baits on, and hopefully we'll get a smooth hound. Graham's just caught his 8th or 9th smooth hound. Not saying that we're lagging, but he's caught his 8th or 9th, and he caught that close in, so there's a chance for us. Every time he gets a big smooth hound, Graham shouts me, so I go running over there. So yeah.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, I need to get him out, don't I, mate? And I'm not saying I ain't got enough lights. Am I still in it, Tom?
I know, mate.
I'm in focus, am I?
Yeah.
Moving, is it?
My rod. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, right.
Are we caught up? I don't know, are we?
Yeah, here it is.
Are we? Oh, yeah, so we are.
Can you see it? Were you alright?
I can't see forward mine.
That's your line. Ah. Sorry, mate.
That's alright. You reckon that was me or just the tide? I think that was probably me.
I don't know, hang on. Where's that? Let's get that out of there. Has that got that out of there? No. It's there, isn't it? Go through there. That's that bit done. Can you see where that? Oh.
It's around your bait.
Yeah, there.
On your hook.
Bait elastic. Bloody shite, isn't it? Right, where we? Oh, you went in the knot area. Did you want a knot in your line?
Don't think so.
Nope, there you go.
We're good.
Right, you reel yours in and check the bait again.
Yeah.
I thought I got something on there, and I thought this might be good. And then I thought, oh, I ain't got it. That's why I shouted back to you. Have I got your line? So I might put another bit of squid on this, chuck this out, and have that one cast there, and then that'll do. Won't it? What did you put on next time? Did you put another small bait on, or did you put the crab bait on?
No, this is that crab one.
Yeah. Reel it in and give it another chuck. Because everything ain't moving.
Do you reckon straight out again with it?
Yeah, I'd say so. Straight out or slightly to the left, and I'll cast to the right, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then mine will drag round and keep out of your way. Plus I'll go further, so...
Okay.
Well, don't know about further. I'm just going to check it out. So. I want to try and just be in that gully. He hasn't had any more just yet, has he? You can chuck straight out. Slightly to the left, not go for it. Well, that was a little bit of bit too much excitement. That was. I thought I had a fish on there. I could feel it, but my line had gone over Tom's, or Tom was under, whichever way. I reeled in and picked up Tom's line. Our lines are both swung over to the left because obviously the tide's going out now, and that's just the way it is. These things happen. But there you go. So I've put a prawn head on there with half the body of the prawn on with the squid and crab. Chucked it out shore. We'll see what's there. I've got one more bait and we'll just take it from there. Is that sorted?
Oh god, that's proper going.
You are? Yeah, got a bite. You got a bite. Strike in, pull it in, take it out of the tribe. That's it. Pull it up and reel. Now walk down to there and reel. Hang on, I'll come. You keep going. You don't stop reeling. What was that?
I don't know.
That was a bite.
It was.
Oh mate, it ain't down fell off, is it? Oh mate!
That's it.
Get it cast out again.
Yeah.
I'll do your grip wires. You're only chucking out short, you don't need a glove on. Perhaps you should have left it a few more minutes, but
Yeah, that's what I was tempted.
yeah, but that was such a good bite. That was there. Oh, well, these things happen. But that was such a good bite that. He saw a little tug on it a couple of times, and I said it could be a crab. Obviously it was something playing with it. Could be a flounder. Let's hope it's still out there.
You got that point up in the rod as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you could see that.
Normally I'd say leave it, wait for it again, but that was so good a bite.
Yeah.
Most people would straight into that straight away. But if you get it straight out of your rod, yeah, you can take the slack up, and if you then feel it through your rod and you can feel it do it, then give it a big yank like that and start reeling.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
It felt heavy, and then
I reckon it could have been a flounder, because sometimes flounders get it in the mouth,
yeah.
and they hold on to it. They got quite a bony mouth, teeth, and it could have just been that, Tom.
Yeah.
Because I've seen them come in at the river and literally 5 yards out, 8 yards out, they'll just disappear, and you think they've just let go, you know, because they've realised something's wrong, because this water's getting shallow. Do you know, I've got big hooks on and a big bait, because Graham keeps pulling these hounds in, and I'm now thinking to myself, should I have had a small one, because he's packed up because it's gone quiet now, look.
And obviously I just had a bite on a small one as well.
Yeah.
So
Just make you think that, well, you've got small hooks on, you've gone from a big and down to a small, and I'm thinking perhaps I should have had a small on and realised that the hounds aren't coming.
yeah.
Oh dear. What's it all about? Well, that was hard reeling in, and I was getting a bit excited with that, but then I realised that it was just the bloody grip wires digging into the sand. So once they came out, it all went light. So I guess some people can get confused that that's a fish and say it's come off, but I'm afraid to say it's been a blank for Vern tonight. Yeah. Mm. Is that seaweed back?
Yeah,
Think-
seaweed's back.
Well, I think we're left at the right time.
Yeah,
So how's it been, Tom? Have you enjoyed yourself?
definitely. I think you'll see me back again.
Well, there you go. You've heard it here first. Tom is coming back. So you enjoyed it? Been everything you thought it would be, have you?
It's been better. It's been a lot better than I thought it would be, yeah.
It's like dazzling, isn't it?
It's a little bit.
Yeah. Now you're off. Brilliant. Tom's enjoyed it then. So that's us done, really. We'll just walk up this hill. My hip isn't limping so much now. So, there you have it. This has been Verns Sea fishing. I think there's some chap down there still fishing, isn't there? Or there's a light down there. Could be light of Withensea, couldn't it? So this has been the 11th of August. It's now 10 past 11. We've got to get packed up. It's been a great night. Don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell and do all that and share my videos. That'd be great. Go check out Levo. I should have said this earlier really. And Holderness Codfather, but it's Levo's Angling Adventures. But yeah, it's been a great night tonight. Shane's had a large bass. He's also had a whiting. I've caught diddly squat as usual. I've done some instruction and stuff, all joking aside. Tom's enjoyed himself. He's caught fish. So Tom's caught a whiting of about 8 inch, something like that, 8 to 9 inch. Might have been 10. And Graham, who was fishing to our left, has caught something like, I think he's had 10 hounds, but he said 9. And a flounder. So yeah, there's been fish about. Everyone else down the beach down that way, after Shane, didn't catch anything really. I don't think they caught anything. So there's been a few fish about and they've just chosen what hooks to go on to, haven't they? And it's not been mine again, but I'll be out again later this week, hopefully, as long as I ain't got too much work to do. And we'll give it another crack, because I'm not getting beaten on this coast yet. I've had the odd fish off, but it would just be nice to get more than one. So thanks for watching Verns Sea Fishing, and I'll see you on the beach in the next one. What'd you say to that, Tom? Say bye.
See you later, guys.
See you later. Tom's first fish, he's caught a whiting.